I witnessed a bank robbery that was actually a setup against me. I thought it would be just another ordinary morning. I had a check to deposit and a few errands to run. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But the moment I walked into the bank, I realized everything was about to change. A mask-wearing man stormed in, waving a gun and shouting for everyone to get down. Heart pounding, I froze. The tellers complied. Customers screamed. I stayed still, trying not to draw attention. Seconds felt like hours. Then it happened. The robber turned toward me, eyes piercing through his mask. "Move," he barked. I obeyed, keeping my hands up. But something felt off. He wasn't just after money. He seemed targeted. I could feel it in the way he scanned the room, the way he hesitated before stepping closer. The chaos ended as quickly as it began. The robber ran, police sirens blaring outside. At first, I thought I was safe, but minutes later, an officer approached me. His tone was sharp. "Sir, we need you to come with us. You're a person of interest." I laughed nervously. Person of interest? I was just here to deposit a check, but the look in his eyes told me it wasn't a joke. Inside, I was terrified. I didn't know why they were looking at me that way. At the station, the story got worse. Surveillance footage showed someone who looked exactly like me handling a bag of cash. Witnesses said they saw me arguing with the masked robber before the robbery. My mind raced. That wasn't me, or was it? Someone had to be framing me, but why and how? Over the next few days, I tried to retrace my steps, figure out how I got tangled in this nightmare. Phone calls, emails, receipts, anything that could prove my innocence. But every lead seemed to vanish, every clue pointing me closer to suspicion. My friends tried to help, but even they looked at me differently, with doubt. That isolation felt worse than fear. Then I remembered the man who had helped me open the bank account years ago. Could he be involved? I tracked him down, and after hours of questioning, he admitted he had been threatened. Someone wanted me gone, someone powerful, who knew how to manipulate people, systems, and evidence. The robbery wasn't random. It was orchestrated, a perfect trap designed to ruin me. My life, my job, my reputation, everything was at stake. Every time I left the house, I felt eyes on me. Every phone call, every knock on the door made my heart race. One night, while going through security footage from nearby cameras, I saw him, the mastermind. The masked robber wasn't alone. He was working with someone I knew, someone I trusted. The betrayal hit me harder than the fear. Armed with this information, I confronted the person. The conversation was tense, filled with threats and silence. "You think you can expose me?" they sneered. "Once they think it's you, nothing can save you." But I had proof, a timeline, witness statements, and undeniable evidence showing it was all a setup. I handed it to my lawyer, who took immediate action. The police reopened the case, tracking the real culprits. It was a relief, but not complete. The fear of being watched, hunted, and framed lingered. Months later, I returned to the same bank. Everything seemed normal. The tellers, the customers, the familiar buzz of transactions. But I couldn't shake the feeling that someone, somewhere, was still waiting for me to slip. And then, in the corner of the lobby, I saw him. The masked man from that day, now casually dressed, just standing there, watching. My stomach dropped. The nightmare wasn't over. I realized then that some people play games you can't win. And sometimes, even when you survive, the shadows of the trap follow you forever. Even now, every time I hear a siren or see a stranger staring too long, I remember that day. The thought of how close I came to losing everything still haunts me. And deep down, I know that no matter how careful I am, someone out there still wants me to fail.